It says we are live. I'm going to quickly check YouTube to make sure that is actually the case. I'm sure people are already in the comments saying that we're live, but I just like to see for myself. Yes, we are live. So good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm going to let my guests introduce themselves, and then I will put the Forest Room code up on screen. And while that is up, I will greet everyone. So, Sako, want to take it away? Oh, did Sako freeze?
I think she might have froze. Apparently the internet's feeling a little slow today, too.
Okay, Tom, why don't you introduce yourself? Oh, Sako started moving again. Sako, you go. Please introduce yourself.
Howdy, neighbors. I'm Sako Tumi, also known as Cass Voight. Oh, did I?
Oh, you're a bit. Your connection is a little strange.
It's Cass Voight. I write horror and witch and
She was fine earlier, we swear.
I mean, she was a little bit choppy for me, but not this bad.
Because, yeah, I can't hear your audio even.
I combine those three things.
It's really delayed because I'm hearing, like, the different aspects of her intro, but, like, really broken up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
let's give her a moment to
yes
send her computer to the darkness. It solves so much. You know what?
At least in the dark, there's good connection.
Well, I'm Tom.
Yes.
I'm half of the Awkward Siblings with my sister Glory. Every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, we have a show where we talk about, well, this season we're on Getting Excited About Movies. We're talking about Thor tomorrow. Glory is already more than ready to not talk about Thor anymore after this past week. I have a lot of thoughts on Thor. And we kind of switch between talking about movies and storytelling and talking about autism related subjects. So I would just say depends on the month. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Tom is linked down below. I think if I was smart, I did. Yes. Okay. So I did Tom's individual YouTube channel, but later I will add in Glory Writes the Blues, which is his sister's channel where he does most of his live streaming.
Where we stream on Mondays.
Yeah, as he said. I feel like we should wait for Sako before we start the actual sprint, but I'm gonna put the Forest code up now so people can start joining. And I'm putting the link in the chat. Good morning, Crow. Good morning. 5B07. I don't know what to call you. I see you a lot now, and I just don't know what to call you. Good morning, Regina. Hello, Sierra. Nice to see you again after last night. Crow, I am doing remarkably well considering I drank alcohol last night, so I'm very happy with that outcome. I was on Brie Bonomo's stream last night, and it went from 8 to 11 something, and then we were all still chatting until like 12:30 until I was like, okay, I'm out. Like, I gotta go, or I'm not gonna be able to function on my own stream. I don't know if they kept chatting. Better Day Zellers, hello. Carrie, Helene. Crow said, okay, everyone, make sure you have your water, coffee, tea beside you. So when you have time for a short bathroom break or as, awkward sibling hour and getting excited about movies and all the streams that Tom does with Glory, it's called a bio break. So there's that. But on my stream, I just call it a productivity sprint, and that can include a bio break for you if you need it. This is not Twitch too. Unfortunately, you guys can't just like click a button that tells me to hydrate. But if you would like to, or remind us to do posture checks, those are also appreciated. Hello, Holly. How are you? I don't remember if you were drinking last night. I know you're in the chat, so I hope you're doing well. Alan, hello. Thank you for following me from Twitch to here. So, Rainy Hammer, hello. Celine. Everyone's saying hello to each other. People talking about Sako's choppy connection. Hello, Miguel. Tom appeared in the chat. Good morning, Amanda. And thank you, Regina. Yes, Regina was also there last night. But you stopped being super active in the chat, so I wasn't sure how long you were there, or if you had left at some point or whatever. Crow, normally it doesn't happen for me. Period. Sometimes I get lucky, and apparently I got lucky this time. Good morning, okay, weird. Don't worry, Sako. Are you coming back or what's up? Yeah. Beta reading and laughed after the first hour. Okay, we went for 3 hours, and then offline, we were still chatting for like another 2 hours. Okay. I'm sorry, Sako. We'll still plant your trees, I promise. Okay, so if Sako comes back on at any point, I will add her back on screen. Hello, Allie. Yeah. We start. Bree was really cracking us up in the private chat, and then she told us like the different stages of drunk Bree, and apparently the final stage that she didn't even tell us during the stream is philosophical Bree. So we got to talk to philosophical Bree. 2 hours. It was fun. She apologized, and we're like, no, it's good, but it's late, so people left. Okay, people are in the forest room, so we're going to start our first sprint. It's going to be 10 minutes for a warm-up, and we are going to start once I fix the banner. Just a second. Okay, 10-minute warm-up, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Why did you start again? Anyway, it has a mind of its own. How did you do?
I just got things set up.
Awesome.
To go right and check a few things. So I'm ready for the next one.
That's good. I'm trying. I did some writing, but then I also realized. So I have 2 versions of this top, and I thought I'd gotten rid of the one that had a hole in it, and it turned out that I'd accidentally put that one on, and I was like, I'm gonna switch.
Oh, it is a Sunday morning, and just nothing is. Everyone's still waking.
I don't know, because I got this from the dresser that I normally use, and I had sworn that I'd gotten rid of it. So I was like, oh, obviously this is it.
Yeah.
And then I looked down and I was like, nope. So then I had to go to my cabinet that I normally don't use. And I was like, why was this done this way? Past me, you messed up. Okay. Bree came in right after I said all that stuff about Bree. So I told her, you were talking until 2:30. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And then up at 6:30. Well, you broke your 5 a.m. thing, but 6:30 is still pretty early for someone who was up that late. Hello, Hannah. Hello, Eva. Yeah, Sierra was telling Bree, surprised that she's awake at all. Hannah says, going to get ready before the sprint. Be back soon. Yeah. Bree is tired more than anything. Tired is better
just
than
going
hungover.
around.
Yeah, tired is better than hungover, but I'm sorry to hear that still. I'm not writing for probably the first 2 sprints. That's okay. I call them productivity sprints, and sometimes productivity is just, letting yourself do nothing.
Yes.
Or the first sprint could be getting ready to work, like Tom did. I just happened to already have my file up from last night, so I was like, jumped right into it. I wrote 153 words. Not nearly as much as Crow here. Good job. I'm making progress. I don't know why it sometimes does that. Sometimes it doesn't, and sometimes it does on StreamYard, and I don't have the answer. Helene got 112. Great. Beta reading. For me? Or someone else? Either one's fine. Working on layout things. So I went through and changed random things to. Okay, for your book. I'm assuming. There you can change layout things in like websites and other things. So yeah, I've done a lot of design things. So when I need a little bit more specific information to respond, but 17-point font for randomness, cool. Why not? 344. Congratulations, Celine. Super exciting stuff for this morning. Zoned out. That's okay. Yeah, I haven't been sleeping well. I slept kind of well last night, even though I didn't get a lot of sleep, which was strange for me. But I've been just not sleeping well either. I'm going to post the code very soon. I'm setting it up on my phone right now. 120 words for Better Day Zellers, 143 for Amanda. Congratulations. I hope they're good comments. Thank you. Choice. Okay, so for Tom, you might not know, and other people might not know either. Regina and Crow are both alpha readers for me for my new adult sci-fi trilogy. And for the first 2, I wrote the whole book and then sent it to them. And then this time I gave them the choice, and they were like, do you want it chapter by chapter, or do you want it all once again? And they're like, I mean, we'll do chapter by chapter. I'm like, great, more pressure on me, but like good pressure to like, keep the pace going. I'm gonna put 42CQC7C. If you have dyslexia, this looks awful, and I apologize. Which is why I will also be putting the link in the link with the code in the chat. 42CQC7C. And then I'm going to continue going through comments. Just quickly. Website things for Eva. Okay. Yes, we are not living in your head, unfortunately. Although sometimes my mom and I can telepathically communicate, and it's normally by accident. Hannah, need to grab markers. Sounds fun. Asvia, I think I mispronounced your name, but I did see, got 412 words. I did see that. You don't have to regularly repeat your comments. I do see them. I just don't always respond directly to everyone, because then we'd be here forever and never sprinting. Carrie, Crow is surprised that Carrie needs breakfast in addition to just coffee. Yeah, because we all just run on caffeine, right? Eva says, surprised to see you up so early, Tom. Aiming to wear yourself out today or get some good sleep?
No, I did a relatively normal time last night.
That's good.
I was really tired already, so I'm on a morning cycle right now. Probably by the end of next week, I'll be mostly up in the evenings.
Well, guys, I typed in the code wrong. My bad. I don't have dyslexia and I messed it up. My bad. I'm putting the correct link in here. And I updated it on the screen too. My bad, everyone. Amanda said that the person is enjoying the book. That's great. Harry, I mean, there may be something to the whole breakfast is important thing. I'm having brunch after this stream with my mom and my aunt and uncle, so I'm skipping breakfast today. Everyone's saying the code isn't working. I like blue for May, Hannah. I mean, I just like the color blue, but you could also do, lilac, which is my mom's favorite color, and she's born in May. For people who don't come to my who weren't coming to my Tuesday streams this past month, I've decided to continue doing that just for the month of May. In June, I'm hoping to have a job that would not allow me to have a Tuesday morning stream. But if you're not coming to my Tuesday morning stream this week and want to wish my mom a happy early birthday because her birthday is the 5th, leave it in the chat and I'll take a screenshot and stuff to show my mom later. All the things about the forest room. Okay, Violet came in. Hello. Sorry you had tech issues, but I'm glad you're here. Are you a night owl? Is that why you don't wake up before noon normally?
Yeah. I also, it's just part of, turns out it's actually part of a few congenital things that it's harder to get to sleep at a normal time during the day.
Oh.
So mine tends to swing around, unless I'm using a lot of alarms, like I usually do when I'm working a normal schedule.
Gotcha. Sorry to hear that. But thank you for being here.
That's also part of why I volunteered, to come today was I knew I'd actually be awakened this morning.
Okay, cool.
Versus, in 3 weeks, it's like, I don't know.
Sarah Sutton, who's another author tuber, she's like a complete night owl and will like go to bed regularly at like 3 a.m. And the first time I ever asked her to be a guest on my channel, she's like, "Can you please move it later?" So I moved it from 9 to noon. And since then, though, she's been making my 9 a.m.s whenever she's been able to. So I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
But if I were up all night, I would not be doing this for anyone. Okay. I'm going to start the sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Sorry for the delay.
And we're back.
Yes, we are back. My mom was just chatting to me a little bit about something that I had sent her. And then, so Google Docs doesn't like very long documents, which is why I don't use it to write. But it's how I've been disseminating my chapters, my story to my alpha readers. Instead of doing chapter by chapter, like in separate documents to each of them, I've done one giant document. And Crow, has just been commenting as I've been writing a lot faster than I've been taking the comments out and putting it in my doc, because I was like, oh, I'm not going to touch it at all. But then it starts malfunctioning for Crow. And so Crow let me know in the comments, here, it's getting glitchy. Can you remove chapters again? Because I had removed chapters 1 through 8 and then just not gone back. And Crow, you left a lot of edits in chapter 9, so I'm still working through removing chapter 9 from the doc. And I think I might just be doing that for the rest of the sprints instead of actually writing.
It's still productive.
Yes.
It's still good use of time.
Yeah.
I was realizing with everyone talking about drinking last night, how much Gloria has been watching a couple different videos of writers, and they're all talking about different drinks they've been trying out. And our blender died a few weeks ago.
Oh no.
And she's just like, you're going to watch me. I'm going to manifest a blender one way or another. I need a blended margarita.
It's like blender. Oh, look, a blender.
Yes. So yeah, it's like, I've got to go find a blender soon. I'll probably try to today or tomorrow.
Gotcha. 148. Great.
Nice.
Start outlining thank you notes. Oh, happy belated birthday. I'm sorry I missed it on the actual day, but happy belated birthday. I hope it was great. 275 for Violet. 705 for Celine. 611 for Asvia. Wow. No one's getting good sleep this week. Everyone's blenders are breaking. What's happening?
It's NaNoWriMo. It's what happens in April. The universe loves to find distractions.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you want to be super productive for a whole month? Good luck with that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, it is May now, but it's only the second day, so, and it sounds like the blender broke in April, so his comment still stands.
Yeah, just a little while. Yeah. Look, also, Crow, Gloria's been watching their MST3K has been doing a fundraiser, a Kickstarter for their next season. So they've been doing live streams for the last week or two on YouTube. And so every time I see your name, I'm just thinking about Crow from the show.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, I'm thinking of Crow obviously as the person because they're my alpha leader, but I've also been thinking Shadow and Bone came out and I haven't watched it yet, but 6 of Crows, so now I'm like, Crows.
Yeah, no, I just keep picturing, a little puppet.
Oh, that's cool. Carrie is also born in May. Happy birthday month. When's your birthday?
Yes. Yes, you are.
I mean, Tom wrote in the chat that he got 4 lines of prose. You can also say it out loud. Just so you know.
I come from, people who, you have different conversations depending on the medium. I mean,
Yeah.
don't you ever?
I mean, like, if I'm a guest, sometimes I'll do the same thing, but I'm just saying, you are allowed.
Oh, I'm sure. It's just, easier to remember.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Birthday is the 7th. The 20th. All her birthdays on Wednesday. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah. I'm trying to think. My mom's birthday's the 5th. We have a friend whose birthday is also the 5th. I think there's someone else that my mom has met whose birthday's like also them, like same day, but like I don't know them. So to me, it hasn't fully settled in my mind yet. And do I know other people with birthdays in May? I'm checking my bullet journal where I wrote down like everyone's birthdays. Oh yeah, I know 2 other people. One of them I really don't know. She's a mom now. Probably doesn't a lot of personal individual fun anymore.
Although, I mean, it seems to be everyone because Glory's also in May.
Oh.
Yeah, we were just having fun yesterday.
Cool. Happy birthday, Regina's sister. Today's the day. I'm going to share the Forest Room link, although I think everyone's already in. Yeah, the new mom who's my friend, her birthday's May 24th. So many May birthdays. Yeah. Mom, I told people in the chat that your birthday's coming up, so a lot of them wished you happy early birthday.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much.
I don't know if you all heard that, but she said thank you. Okay, we're going to start our next 20-minute sprint in Riley, come on. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. How did everyone do?
Well, I almost finished a stanza.
Cool. How long are your stanzas, or does it depend on the poem?
It depends, but usually between 4 and 6 is what I try to keep them to.
Cool. 179 words for Crow. Siblings came in, and now they're all chilling. Regina did another chapter. Charlie got 184 words. Hello, Charlie. I don't know if I said hello to you earlier, but nice to see you again after last night. 178 for Violet and a few chores. Good. Crow, apparently there's a thing called baby goat yoga. Yeah, you haven't seen it on YouTube?
It's so cute.
Yeah. 150
I mean,
words for
heck,
Better Day Zellers. Sorry, you were saying?
I'm saying I think there's even been a movie or two where they've gone to baby goat yoga.
I think so too. I don't remember what movie because I know I didn't watch it, but I think it was like in a trailer of a movie.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely, works everyone's concentration. Because we are all little walking hills.
I did, let's see, chapters 10 and 11 and half of chapter 12 comments from the Google Doc into my Scrivener file to help lighten the load. Because Google Docs
Does that
can't
mean you
handle
got
long
9
documents.
already?
I had done 1 through 8 like weeks ago, and then, or not weeks ago. When was Kate's 24 rewrite-a-thon? 24-hour rewrite-a-thon? I can't remember. But so I did chapters 1 through 8 that day, and then I just hadn't done it again, and then the last sprint I did chapter 9. So this sprint I did because I was writing for the first part of the last sprint, or the previous sprint, and then I started doing the comments, and this time I only did comments, so I got through 2.5 chapters of comments. Start chapter 24. Awesome.
Nice.
That had been my plan today, but I'm still like a little bit, yeah. I'm still close to being done with chapter 23, and then I want to start chapter 24 today. If not, finish it. 132 words of a plan. Cool. 590. Working on rewrites and planning more. Yes, I'm so excited for that story of yours. Got 2 thank you notes written. Awesome. People are in the forest room. Is everyone who wants? I mean, a good number of people are in the forest room. I'll just paste the link in just in case. Anytime I do like yoga or Pilates, my dog will just like crawl around my legs or like near my face and try and lick me. And sometimes she'll like lie on her back for a belly rub close enough that if you're lying on your back, she's expecting you to reach out and like pet her while you're working.
I love that video of some woman doing I guess elevated push-ups or something. And she has a bulldog, and and she's wearing a loose shirt. And so
I've
when
seen
she's
this. Yeah.
the bulldog just like slips into her shirt and then immediately turns up to start licking her face and just
Yeah.
pulls her down. Just
I did see that.
no, I want the attention now.
Dogs are like, oh, you're on the ground, which means you're here to play with me.
But I mean, baby goats are so much less. Yes. But baby goats don't demand as much attention. They just like climbing you.
Yes. Simon, hello. I think we're doing well. There were some of us who needed a little extra time to wake up this morning, but we're good. Productive, doing stuff. Asfi, I got 120 words. Hello, Keenan. We are doing the code currently up on screen is for a 20-minute sprint, which will be our last 20-minute sprint, and then after that we have a 10-minute sprint. And I can't really go over too much today because my aunt and uncle are arriving at like the top of the hour, so I can go over for a few minutes, but not really too much. If you haven't written anything for me to read yet, that would just be a critique partner call, which I'm fine with, but just want to differentiate between critique partner, alpha reader, beta reader, et cetera, all the way down to advanced reader, which is just, like the book is done, but like I'd like reviews on my first day of publication. So here's the book so you have time to read it before then. Yeah. The things you learn. Here's the thing. If I did that, there's like a, maybe not 50-50, but I honestly don't know which direction it would be. If I had, like if I did that, there's a 50-50 chance where she would come up to me and lick my face and like not think anything was wrong. And then there's the other chance where she would just be like, oh, she's napping. And then like also nap and like not even check on me at all. Okay.
We used to have a golden retriever that was very smart, a little too smart, some might say, and loved being petted. And if you refused to pet, like say you were at the dinner table, they would wiggle their nose into the corner of your elbow and then flip their schnoz out to the side to move your hand as well. And then as your hand would, start to go down, they would quickly position themselves to get right under your hand with their head and then walk forward to just pet themselves.
I mean, my dog is definitely too smart. She can unzip bags, take orthotics out of shoes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to keep toys around for that one.
Oh, also though, like if we have if there's a towel, like so we have like these little towels that I guess are hand towels, but they basically become her towels because she likes to play with them. So if there's a hand towel, I promise we're gonna sprint soon, everyone. If there's a hand towel out and two of her toys that she loves very much, she will like bug you until you play with her. And then you throw one toy and she maybe runs to it. And then like will look up at you and you're like, bring it back. And she's like, nah, goes to a different toy, brings it to you, you throw it, repeats for the towel. And then you're like, okay, well, if you want to play with the towel, fine, play with the towel. And then she's like, nah, I don't know what I want to play with because she has too many choices. I'm just like, you are such a pain in the ass.
But they are a good example of this is how self-care actually works, which is you need to make sure you get yourself taken care of, even if other people don't have, aren't thinking about it. Make sure you get your self-care from them too.
Yeah.
You go communicate.
I don't know why cats are so freaked out by cucumbers and zucchinis.
I'm still waiting for some research to come
bananas.
out.
Like, is it the
On the other
shape?
hand,
Do they think it's a snake?
That's what I was actually thinking. Like maybe they just because cats are offended by snakes. Like they
But
really
that's the thing though, is I feel like a cat would like go after it maybe, but instead I think they think it's a snake. But like I've seen videos where like cats go after snakes, you know, like protectively and like offense is the best defense type of thing. Whereas anytime it's, you know, a cucumber or a zucchini and sometimes even a banana, they like touch it and like just jump like this, like crazy.
Maybe it's just too big. It's just too big and they don't know where the head is. And they're just like, nope. Keep them a distance.
Yeah, they probably don't know where the head is. Yeah, okay. So it is related to snakes, but I was assuming that they were like hunting would kick in instead of their fear, but clearly I'm wrong. Okay.
Although if you don't like snakes, just get a perimeter pig. They will chase them away and they're immune to snake venom.
Pig.
Yep. You just get a pig to go wander your property. They will get rid of snakes because they are offended by snakes. They hate the smell of them, and snake venom doesn't really affect them. Just like a mongoose.
Okay, well, if anyone lives in a place where that's possible, there's a new life hack for you. I live in an apartment in New York City, so even if
that
I was
place hasn't seen a snake,
I could not have a pig walk around my property.
I don't know what anyone in your building would do if they saw a pig walking around.
I think everyone would be like, is it gonna fly next? Because they
it is New York. It's a possibility.
I haven't heard of Esther the Wonder Pig. I'm sure they do make great pets. Still can't have them.
Yeah, and don't ever fall for that teacup pig scam. They grow full size.
Yeah. HOA. Why am I blank?
Homeowner Association.
Homeowner Association. I'm like, I can't remember. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. This is our final 20-minute sprint, and we will be doing a 10-minute sprint after this. That was our final 20-minute sprint. We still have a 10-minute sprint to go, which will happen kind of soon. Nope, wrong thing. That's what I wanted to click on. But how did everyone do? I went through all the comments from one alpha reader. I've only been going through Crow's comments. I did chapter 13, and then I did 12 and 13, and then I left 14 because I wanted to go back to writing chapter 23 and just finish it up. I didn't get to. I will during this 10-minute sprint.
I kind of lost my concentration and started working on some VPN stuff for my devices.
I mean, important.
Because I think I finally figured out a way to get it back working. Because they haven't been for the last month.
Oh, no.
I assume Google put out some update, and then next thing you know,
Probably.
the software stops. I mean, I have to admit.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, it's like I've just been enjoying the whole thoughts and talks about alpacas. I mean,
yeah, I was reading that at the end. Okay, says my concentration is shot today. Enters lurk mode from Blanket Cave. That is okay. I have a lurk emote on my Twitch. If anyone wants to use that in the future. Unfortunately, I don't have it on YouTube. 334, Awesome Violet. 401 for Charlie, referencing outline and mapping out subplot with secondary characters.
Nice.
Love that. Aw, thanks, Regina. No, it'll be fine. You're fine. Because I'm still writing. I'm not like addressing the feedback as it's coming in. It's more just like it's slowing down the Google Doc for Crow that I have to periodically clean that out. I am very excited.
Oh, speaking of, my Glory was looking for, I don't remember what document last night on our Google Docs. And she finally came back across our long list of all the stories from the back room we had from our video store days.
Oh.
So we've got some other set of stories to start writing, because I think it was like 58, essentially titles / mnemonic stuff to remind us of all the stories. Because we've been looking for this for like 6 years. Because we can only remember at a time like 10 to 12 stories, and it's like so many things happened.
I mean, that makes sense.
And so, we're looking forward to that, of getting to write those up, because they're fun stories.
Do you ever outline and get so excited you want to write, but you can't write till you finish the outline because you don't know what to write or where it'll go? Yes, I've had that before. I kind of just force myself, like if I start thinking of ideas, but I don't know where they're going to fit in the whole thing, like specific dialogue or like specific scene ideas that are, that have more stuff that might actually go into the story than just a description. I'll write it in my notes app in like the proper folder, but not put it in my Scrivener until I'm like, okay, this is where I think it's going to be in the order. And then obviously revision might move things around. But if I'm like hit with a burst of inspiration for a story that's like not ready to be written yet, I'll be like, I don't care. I'm writing down what I've just had in like that moment, write it down, and then go back to the planning and the systematic writing system that I have. Because otherwise I'd be all over the place.
to go with the alpacas.
Yes. I'm so excited. I had to step away. I thought I was going to. Sorry about the panic attack, but I'm glad that you're very excited about this story. My aunt and uncle.
Speaking of needing attention.
Always. She loves guests because inevitably guests mean more fans for her, which is true. Okay.
All right, ready for this last little bit?
Yes, I am. In 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. I don't know why that one keeps restarting. The 21 doesn't do that. Whatever. I wrote 396 words for that whole stream, and I didn't check to see how many words I'd written during the first part before I switched over to doing the comments and then went back to. But I'm over halfway to my word count goal for the day, and I'll do the rest later. And I'm still not done with this chapter because I keep thinking to add stuff. So it's a long chapter.
Well, hopefully that just means it's exciting and fun.
Yeah, but like I like to keep my chapters around the same length, and this isn't going to be so long that it's not okay, but I'm just like, every time I'm like, oh, I'm almost there, and then it's like, no, this cool thing would happen, and it wouldn't make sense if you put it in the next chapter because it would ruin the pacing, and I'm like, great.
Oh.
It just keeps the finish line keeps getting pushed with this one chapter, which means the whole rest of the book keeps getting pushed.
Keep going. Leave the editing for later.
Yes. Crow forgot there was a stream. Yes. 115 words. Tertiary catalyst points in the story. Interesting. I don't think like third type of catalyst within the whole story, or you're saying there are like 3 levels of catalysts. Because like I have a catalyst always, but normally I have 2 because there's like I write in dual perspective in all of my books so far. The next 2 books I have planned are actually from single perspectives. And part of me is excited. The other part of me is like, oh, I haven't done this in years. This is going to be tough to retrain my brain for that. And so, yeah. So I give a catalyst to each character, like point of view character. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be like a 3K chapter when normally I do 2K. I don't think it's going to go up to 4K. Watch, I just like made it so by saying that, but yeah.
Well, let it. I mean, that's what editing's for. Is you then afterwards figure out what to do with it and how does it work in the flow.
Yes, that is true. If you would like to participate in the cover reveal that I'm doing for the book that I'm still writing, please sign up here. Otherwise, I think we're going to say goodbye very soon. Like I said earlier, if you came in not at the start of the stream, I did link Tom's personal YouTube channel and Instagram down below in the description, but I will after this stream ends and probably after I eat brunch with my aunt and uncle, I will come back and edit the description so you can all go to his sister's channel, which is Glory Writes the Blues, where he is every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, where they talk about writing, or they talk about storytelling, autism, and sometimes movies if it's one of those streams. So yeah. Thank you to everyone who is here. I will be sprinting again on Tuesday on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Zara Hoffman, and same time slot. And then again on Friday, Twitch, before Sunday, back on YouTube. And I will see you all next time. Bye.